Hey guys, today I'd like to talk about something that a lot of us struggle with, and that's budgeting. Now, a lot of times you may want to spend on this and that, and then by the time you look at your bills, you don't have anything left, or you have just enough to scrape by. But I'd like to give you a few tips to balance out fun while still keeping your obligations in check. The first thing you can do with extra money is to put it someplace where you won't be able to get to it. Now, a few of these options are, stocks, mutual funds, or bonds, because unlike bank accounts or money market funds or things like that, you won't be able to readily access them, and so you'll think twice before you dip into them. Now, obviously, they do have their downsides, and you have to deal with that, but I think it's worth the risk. But you have to be very careful, and obviously be very careful with a lot of those things. Next thing is make a plan and have goals. So if you just have money sitting around and it's not doing anything, what good is it? Now you may think, oh, I'll buy a cappuccino or this or that, but here's the thing. If you harness the power of your obsessiveness, of your stick-to-itiveness to go straight for the target, and use that to make a plan, you'll have a better chance with managing money better. In addition, have goals. So it doesn't always have to be like, oh, have $10,000 saved in the bank or buy a car or a house. It could be just simple things like saving up for a console or saving up for a vacation or a trip or something like that. It's very simple. So I would definitely make a plan, because otherwise that money, if not given a plan or goals, will wander aimlessly. The next thing I'd like to mention is a rainy day fund. Now, obviously, this will vary based on person and how much you need to contribute to a rainy day fund, but it is important to have one, because what if you get hit by a truck tomorrow, or what if what if you break a leg or something bad happens? It's always good to have a backup plan in mind. Um, Now, a lot of financial experts say that it's good to have 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved up. Now, obviously, that will vary from person to person, but however much you can put into that, um, that that's good. Regardless of whatever you can put into it, you just need to put money into it, drip by drip, until you get to that 3 to 6 month mark. Another thing is, don't go into debt. Now, obviously, there is some limits to this, because sometimes you'll need credit to buy a house or a car, if if you want to do that. But having said that, there are securitized uh, debit or credit cards that will limit you to only so much spending. Also, debit cards are good as well. Um, Obviously, there's some limit to that, and it won't build up your credit. But if you do need, something to go online with, to purchase things with, debit cards are good. But if you want to build up your credit, get a small credit card, $200 to $400. That way, you'll never build up too much debt that you can't manage. And the last and final thing I'd like to touch on is, you don't need a car. Now, a lot of people say, oh, you need a car, you need a car, you need a car. Now, obviously, it varies depending on your geography or your needs in life, but you don't necessarily need a car. It's a huge expense. It takes up hundreds of dollars in your bank book. And so if you can avoid getting a car until you absolutely need it, I would highly recommend it, because you not only do you have, purchasing the car, but then you have insurance, maintenance, um, gasoline, and all sorts of other things that come with that. And it's a big responsibility. It would actually be better to get a house first than get a vehicle, because at least the house appreciates, whereas a car depreciates.